Hai guys. So, kita lanjutin nih. Udah part 3 nih. Kemarin tuh seru sih, seru banget. Ada kita bisa ngirim pesawat dulu kan ya kalau nggak salah. Sebelum kita nyampe, kita bisa ngirim kayak pesawat-pesawat yang cepat bisa nyerang duluan gitu. Oke. Ini si Piotr namanya. We just got off the line with the squadron. Piotr atau siapa nih? Daud ini kalau nggak salah. Any news from the capital? Not much. The situation still grim. The rebels are firmly entrenched in Kadim Ridge. It will be a long while before we can drive them out. Okay. And what of the reactor everyone talking about? Does it really exist? Everyone's talking? Peter's voice trails off. He looks at you several seconds in silence. What do you mean? You should probably ask the Admiral about that, Grand Duke. Iya benar nih Peter kan. Gue lupa inget gitu. Gue belum masuk ke sini, jadi gue suruh ke sini dulu kan. Semua ship. Jalan aja dulu deh. Fuel. Oke. Gue supply dulu nih. Arrival in 9 hour, average speed 150, now heading southeast route Melka. Southeast berarti ke selatan kanan. Route Melka. Nyampe 9 jam lagi. Shit. Oh, kesini dia. Oke. Good. Pakai siapa kita? Pakai gladiator. Interpret. Enggak, gue nggak ngirim ini lagi. Transport ship will surrender if you destroy his escort. Try not to damage transport ship so that it can be sold for good price. Transport ship. Oke. Gila, gue ngapain pakai ini? Wanderer. Rame banget ya. Nimrod. Oke, gue pakein dulu deh. Ini. Let's go, dude. Big fight nih. Mana musuhnya? Retreat. serang dari bawah. Kalau di bawah tuh lebih susah lah. Gue kabur dulu. Wow, gue pakai ini terus kena misil. Gue pakai flare, misilnya malah kenain musuhnya. Nice. Hardship. Yang mana yang bagus ya? Veteran pilot, veteran mekanik, atau elite crew? Pilot dulu deh. Udah mulai ini ya. Udah mulai apa namanya? Ini yang rusak-rusak pada berangkat, pada turun semua deh. Navarin ini turun ya. Takutnya nggak ada tempat sih ini. Nanti ini. Kok rada susah sih? Karena rusak ya? Oh, gila, deg-degan. Oh shit. Ini udah rusak banget. Udah mulai jago. Arrival in Ur. As we enter the city of Ur, a large crowd of people welcome us as hero. Cries with joy. Congratulations, Duke. What a glorious victory. Well done, Mark. Now all the naysayer will have no choice but to shut their mouth. I swear, even doubt will rejoice into the success. Thank you, Piotr. Shall I report to the Admiral? Certainly, why wait? Arrival. That was the moment when I realized that the heart of the people of Gerard were on our side. What a beautiful day it was. We celebrate our victory in the present, without a care in the world for what I lay ahead. Tadi orang ada susah sih. Ya susahnya itu sebenarnya bukan yang manuver tapi efisiensi efisiensi in fuel. Okay. The commander of First Squadron, Admiral Daud, by order of High Command, remain in Ur and wait further instruction. I have been ordered to return to our point of origin. No explanation provided. Commander of the Second Squadron, Admiral Skobelev. Oke, kita belum pernah ketemu nih Admiral Skobelev nih. On the morning of the sixth day, the observation station reported a large vessel approaching from the south. All our forces were put on high alert. Oke. Siapa lagi? Satu kapal doang yang nggak mungkin dia nyerang lah. It was a lone ship approaching slowly and showing no sign of aggression. Hope began to spread among the officers. Perhaps it was one of Skobelev vessels. But when it get close enough, we recognize it. Imperial cruiser Sevastopol. Di selatan itu kan tadi ada squad itu, attack squad itu datang ke selatan. Kalau misalnya mereka dari selatan datangnya, bisa jadi kalau nggak ketemu sama squad itu kalah deh. Ya kan? It was staggeringly gigantic, a veritable flying mountain. We assemble an honor guard and prepare to meet the crew. But to our astonishment, the first man to step down the ramp was a tall, lame, wearing a golden mask. Behind him was an endless crowd of people with terrible burns and gruesome wounds. All of them Romani from the capital. It was from them that we finally heard the terrible news. Oh my god, kenapa nih? Bapak gue mati. The capital of the empire has suffered a nuclear strike for 4 days ago. Oh shit. Sayadi's stronghold burned down in an instant, reduced to a smoldering desert of radioactive waste. What remained of the Imperial fleet was a disarray, trying desperately to fight off the gathering's advancing force. Brengsek juga ya, udah kita serang aja nuklir deterrence anjing. We were at loss for words. We didn't know what to do. Most of us wanted to head from the capital and join the battle, knowing that the war was already as good as lost. Shit. Gentlemen, I have assembled you here to discuss our future activities in light of the most recent events. Ada suara azan gitu. My opinion is this. We must press on and continue our advance towards Kiva. Peter, the news from the capital has rendered this entire operation moot. We must return to the motherland at once. The sooner the better. Santai Daud, tenang dulu, discuss dulu. On the contrary, taking Kiva is more important than ever. If you would allow me to elucidate. I've had several lengthy conversations with the crew of the Sevastopol. It pains me to say this, but I'm convinced that the war in the south is lost. Returning to the motherland will spell certain doom for us. We all had similar suspicion. Now that those fears had been put into words, many of the officers averted their gaze. Then what do you propose, Peter. There was excitation in doubt voices. The rebel fleet is currently engaged in heavy combat in the south. Now is the time to mount an offensive in the north and take Kiev by force. And what comes next will just delay the inevitable. Sooner or later they will come to Kiev. I have reason to believe that our intel on the reactor is accurate. If we can seize it, they won't fight back. They will come to the bargaining table to ensure that the reactor is still intact. Perhaps we might be able to strike a deal. Peter looked around as the officer considered his word. Kalau masa kita nggak punya nuklir sih? Kalau musuh aja punya nuklir, maksudnya kita dari dulu udah punya dong. We have to send a vessel to re-establish communication with the capital once we have a reliable line to the south. There's no time for that, Sharif Rahmatovic. If we do not mount an assault on Kiva here and now, it will be too late. We spend the rest of the night and the entire following day discussing Peter's plan. Eventually, we agreed to send the cruiser Diana to the south in a bid to reestablish communication with the Empire. Okay, cruiser gue hilang. The rest of our force hastily began preparation to reach Kiva and assault it. The Sevastopol became the flagship of the new squadron. Sevastopol, okay. At some point, an officer asked who would command the offensive. Peter replied with a plan of his own. He stood up and spoke with the confidence. No one yet known what before the Empire, he said. So the Grand Duke, the sole legitimate heir of the dynasty, must lead what remained of the Romani fleet in this offensive. Admiral Daud Black balked at the idea, but his furious cries of protest were ignored. The officer eagerly supported the general suggestion. The thought of the heir to the throne leading the charge himself did wonder for their morale. The unanimous support they showed me was certainly uplifting, but at the same time I was terrified. A moment ago I had been Tarkan, but now I was the embodiment of the entire Roman Empire in their eyes. Musuhnya kalau lu udah tahu dari kecil juga lu udah diajarin kayak gitu, harus siap. Anjir, ada eagle-nya ini. Eagle-nya Nazi anjir. HighFleet. Berarti dari tadi tuh baru prolog ya. Keren. Oke guys, mungkin sekarang kita stop dulu. Sampai di sini di episode selanjutnya ya. Jadi kita udah selesai prolog ya, tutorialnya. Lanjut lagi ya besok guys. Thank you.